I am documenting myself because Black history doesn't just live in plaques that they try to remove and museums that they shut down, but in curls and breath and bodies like mine.
This is very stylish.
Welcome to The Reset. Today I'm going to be doing a wash and go and talking about how my history is Black history. So stay tuned.
So my mother is one of the smartest people that I know. And she taught me how to do everything. She taught me how to cook. She taught me how to sew. She taught me how to clean. My father taught me how to cook, taught me how to garden, or put that passion of gardening in me to really appreciate nature. My brothers taught me how to play sports. Okay. And we're some of the first people to go to Irma Lee's beauty school in Cleveland. And they were beauticians until they were 80 years old. And my great aunt just started recently wearing her natural hair because she had been wearing wigs for forever. This is my Black history. And my living Black history is deserves to be witnessed, deserves to be seen, deserves to be written down. And I told my great aunt, I said, you know what, when I come back, I'm going to write a book. And it's going to be about you and my family, because she's the only living matriarch left in my father's side of the family. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to archive it because our history matters. And at this point, at her almost being 97 years old, I need to do it now. I need to do it right now. So just a point to emphasize and to say that my Black history is legitimate and valid Black history. So another thing that I want to talk about in this Black History Month is that ordinary life is excellence too. And I think sometimes we get so caught up on Black excellence that we don't appreciate just Black regularity. It's so hard to be validated by people that will never see us, that will never truly love us the way we need to be loved. So what I've really done, especially since, post-surgery, is I've really uplifted how ordinary my life is. And I love that my life is ordinary. I love that it's not a fancy thing. Sure, would I like more money? Absolutely. But I also love that I'm okay with not winning awards. I'm okay with not being a celebrity. And I think when I was younger, that's what I wanted my life to feel very much like big star. I'm moving to New York. I have to be this big star. And honestly, I've always had something in me to say that I'm supposed to be telling my story some way, somehow, and I'm doing that. And I don't have to be famous to do it. I can just be happy within myself and my ordinary life, where I have a community of people that care about me. I have people checking in on me. I have loved ones who love me for me and not what I can contribute to the world. I think sometimes being an artist, we're only wanted for what we can give to people as opposed to who we are. So I think my ordinary existence as a Black woman is valid and excellent and award-winning in its own right, even though I don't have any accolades, any special awards or bronze medals or silver medals or gold medals to say that my life is valid. So I think that's another part of Black history that I've been thinking about is ordinary life is special. Last but not least is my legacy is not children. My legacy is the work that I create. Teaching, is writing, is performing, is being a community member. That's my legacy. And people talk about what's going to happen when you are, old and there's nobody to take care of you. Well, I'll have my friends. And if they're not around as long as I'm around, then hopefully I'll have new people around me that will make sure that their veteran friend, that their old school friend, that their elderly friend is taken care of. And I think oftentimes people project their fears onto you because that's what they are scared of. Don't subscribe to any religion at all. I will say that honoring the people who laid the foundation for me is what I will continue to do. And instead of me just talking about it and passing it down orally, I will be writing it down and making sure that it is an archive for the generations after me to enjoy. And that too is Black history. So between me existing as a Black woman, that's Black history. Me being an ordinary Black woman and having a family that taught me everything that I know, that's Black history. And last but not least, my legacy does not involve having babies. It involves me writing plays and stories and making sure that I am documenting and talking about my family while they're still here. Because who's going to do it if I don't?
I think documenting myself is so important because in the world right now, they've erased DEI, they've shut down museums, they've taken plaques off in Philly, they're taking people off the streets in Minneapolis, they're trying to grab people from their court cases in New York. It's a lot. And so that's why I document and archive, because documentation is something that they can't erase from me. And so this is why I do it. These are not just hair videos. I'm archiving my life. I'm documenting my life because my life and my work matters.
Thank you so
You
much
know?
for watching. And if there's anything that resonated with you in this video, go ahead and leave a comment or a like and let me know how you feel about the reset. Bye.